What does work-life balance means?
Hey Adnan, great question. Work-life balance is one of those phrases everyone tosses around, but means different things to different people. Here's a clear, friendly breakdown you can use in a talk, or just to explain it to someone. Short definition. Work-life balance means having a healthy, sustainable mix between time and energy spent on work, job, career tasks, and non-work life, family, friends, health, hobbies, rest. It's about meeting responsibilities while keeping well-being, relationships, and personal growth intact. Key elements: time, not letting work take over all your hours. Clear boundaries for work and personal time. Energy, managing mental and physical energy so you can perform well at work and enjoy life. Priorities, being intentional about what matters most: family, fitness, learning, relaxation. Flexibility, adapting balance over time, seasons of life, new baby, big project, require different mixes. Boundaries, saying no, setting limits on after-hours work, and protecting rest. Why it matters: better mental and physical health, less burnout, better sleep. Stronger relationships and social support. Higher productivity and creativity when you're rested. Greater job satisfaction and lower turnover. More time for hobbies and lifelong learning. Common misunderstandings. It's not rigid equality. 8 hours work / 8 hours play. Balance is personal and fluctuates. It's not about perfection, it's about sustainable rhythms. Not only about time off, also about psychological presence, being mentally with family when home. Practical tips, easy to share in a talk. Define priorities. List top 3 non-negotiables, e.g. family dinner, 30-minute exercise. Block time. Schedule work and personal time in calendar like appointments. Create boundaries. Set no work hours and small rules for switching off: short walk, breathing exercise. Batch tasks. Group similar tasks to avoid constant context switching. Learn to say no. Politely decline or negotiate deadlines when overloaded. Use technology wisely. Mute notifications after work. Set email windows. Micro recharges. Short breaks, breathwork, or a quetch to reset energy. Reassess regularly. Monthly check-ins: are you meeting priorities? Adjust. Real-life examples. New parent may reduce work hours temporarily or work flexible shifts. Balance shifts toward family for a while. Engineer on deadline might put in longer hours for a sprint, then take compensatory time off. Lifelong learner blocks 2 hours a week for online courses, protects that slot like a meeting. Quick phrases you can use in a talk. Balance is a rhythm, not a rule. It's less about equal time and more about enough time for what matters. Work fuels life, but life fuels work. Want a one-slide summary or a 60-second script you can read aloud? I can craft either, and I'll include a short breathing exercise you can use to transition between topics. Which would you prefer? Also, how's Humia with breakfast? I still hope she's eating a little something.
How can boundaries improve balance?
Love this. Boundaries are like the fence that keeps your garden healthy. They're one of the fastest ways to improve work-life balance because they protect your time, energy, and relationships. Here's a concise, practical guide you can use in your talk or day-to-day. Why boundaries help. Protect time. Stop work from spreading into personal hours. Preserve. Prevent constant drain so you can be present at work and home. Reduce stress. Clear expectations, lower conflict and surprise demands. Improve focus. Fewer interruptions boost productivity. Strengthen relationships. Clarity prevents resentment and mixed signals. Types of boundaries, short examples. Time: no work emails after 8 p.m. No meetings on Saturdays. Physical: a home workspace you leave at the end of the day. Digital: turn off notifications, set do not disturb windows. Emotional: don't take on coworkers' emotional labor outside work hours. Task: say no to non-essential projects that don't match priorities. How to set boundaries, practical steps. 1. Know your non-negotiables. Choose 2-3 things that must be protected: family, dinner, sleep, study time. 2. Communicate clearly. Tell colleagues and family what you'll do and when. I finish work at 7 p.m. and won't respond to messages after that unless it's urgent. Okay. 3. Use visible cues. Calendar blocks, an away Slack status, or a closed door signal. 4. Create transition rituals. A 3-minute breathing exercise or a walk to mark the end of the workday. 5. Automate and limit access. Schedule email send times, set auto replies, or mute apps. 6. Practice small no's. Start with low-stakes declines to build confidence. 7. Revisit and adjust. Life changes, update boundaries monthly or when stress rises. What to say, scripts you can use. To a manager, I can take this on, but I'll need until Thursday because I'm protecting my evenings for family. Is that okay? To a teammate, I don't check Slack after 7 p.m. If it's urgent, call me. Otherwise, I'll respond tomorrow morning. To family, I'm available for dinner every night. I'll finish laptop work by 6:30. How boundaries help in practice. Short scenarios. Sprint mode, set a temporary boundary. I'll work late this week, then take Friday off, prevents burnout. Learning time. Block 90 minutes weekly for a course and treat it like a meeting. Caregiving, make predictable care hours so everyone knows when help is available. Gentle mindfulness tip to enforce them. When you feel pulled to say yes, pause for 3 deep breaths. Ask, will this help my priorities today? That tiny pause makes saying no easier. Want a 1-slide visual or 3 short role-play lines to practice saying no? I can make them quick. Also, have you tried a silly boundary like no emails without a GIF to lighten things up? I love that one.
Okay, how does planning reduce stress?
Nice, planning is one of my favorite low-key superpowers. It reduces stress by turning chaos into a sequence of doable steps, so your brain stops juggling 100 what ifs. Here's a friendly, practical breakdown you can use in your talk or for yourself. Reduces stress, simple reasons. Cuts uncertainty. Knowing the next step lowers anxiety about the unknown. Breaks big tasks into small wins. Momentum and confidence grow with each completed step. Prevents last-minute rushes. Deadlines are less scary when spaced out. Creates predictability. Routines free up mental energy for higher-level thinking. Reveals realistic capacity. Planning shows what's doable and what needs delegating or delaying. Improves time use. You avoid inefficient multitasking and wasted time deciding what to do next. Practical planning techniques, easy to teach or try. Daily top 3. Each morning or the night before, pick 3 must-do tasks. Everything else is bonus. Time blocking. Schedule chunks for focused work, breaks, family time, learning. Treat them like meetings. Eat the frog. Do the hardest, most important task first to reduce dread. Backward planning. Start from the deadline and map milestones backwards. Great for presentations or projects. Buffer time. Add 15-30% extra to estimates for unexpected delays. Weekly review. 20-30 minutes to reflect on priorities, move tasks, and plan the coming week. Use lists plus calendar, lists for capture, calendar for commitment. Both together reduce memory load. Stress reduction examples. Presentation prep. Plan rehearsals 3 days before, slide edits 5 days before, and final run-through the night prior. No all-nighter needed. Family trip. Pack a night early, make a checklist and schedule travel buffer, fewer frantic searches for passports. Learning goal. Schedule 2 45-minute study blocks weekly instead of vague. I'll study more. Mental and emotional benefits. Confidence. Clear plan equals sense of control. Reduced rumination. Fewer spinning thoughts because tasks are written down. Better sleep. Plans lower bedtime worry about undone tasks. Motivation. Visible progress fuels momentum. Quick scripts for a talk. Planning isn't about controlling the future. It's about making smart agreements with yourself. A little planning today saves a lot of stress tomorrow. When you plan, you make your time a partner, not an enemy.